Dear student, now let's proceed to inversion using first shift property. Okay, look at here. Okay, basically if you have the function of fs, you inverse Laplace that function, you will get the function in terms of ft. But if you have the function in terms of s minus a, and then you will have exponent at, and then you will have ft. So how to get ft? You need to inverse the fs over here to get the ft over here. Okay, so basically it's the reverse of the first shift theorem in a Laplace transformation. Now let's proceed to the example. Okay, so we go for the first question. Okay, the first question here. So the question asks you to inverse Laplace transform of this one. Okay, so basically you can get directly from the table, just like previous one. But if you want to use the first shift theorem, so you need to modify it. Okay, so now let's proceed to get the answer from the table directly first before we use the first shift theorem. Okay, so if you want to inverse, okay, the function of 7 over 5s minus 11, so you are bringing outside the 7 and 5 over here. So what you will have here is become 1, and here become s and minus with 11, okay, over 5. So from here you can get directly from the table. You can get directly from the table the answer. If you have 1 s minus 11 over 5 here, so directly from the table you will get exponent 11 over 5t. Okay, so this is the from table. So now we would like to solve. We would like to solve using the first shift theorem. So for the first shift theorem is what you need to do is the same things. It's the same things. So you just need to have 7 over here. Okay, you have 7 over here. You want to inverse. You have 7 over here, and then you need to make this function of s is a s minus a. So means that there is no such constant beside the s. So it's the same thing. You have s here minus 11 over 5 here. So you bring the constant 7 over 5 here, and then you will have 1 over s minus 7 over 5. So from the first shift theorem, it said that if you already have the function in terms of fs minus a, and then you will get the answer exponent over here. Look at here, exponent at, exponent at ft. Okay, exponent at ft. So here, okay, so here is a constant, so it's remain a constant, and then you have exponent. So now you have your a over here, s minus a, right? 11 over 5t, and then what is your ft? So this is your fs. So what is your fs basically? As I tell you, is your fs is the one that no a 1 over s. Okay, so from here you can get your ft is equal to 1. So it's 1 over here. So basically you will get the same answer. Okay, you will get the same answer. Okay, I hope you understand. Now let's proceed to another equation over here. We have 6 over here as plus 5 power of 5. So according to the first shift theorem, okay, so you can directly get the answer. Okay, how you can directly get the answer? Because your function is already in term of s minus a. Look at s, and here is your a, but we have a minus over here, so here should be your, okay, so here should be your minus 5. So in here what you can do is, so you have to identify the first thing first. As I said to you, please make sure the coefficient of s over here is 1. Then it's already 1. So you have your a over here, which is we have s minus a, so it should be s minus minus 5. So your a is minus 5. So your fs now is without a, so you will have 6 over s power of 5. So by Laplace your 6 over s power of 5, so what you will get, so use the table. So what is the table you will get? Okay, so in the table you can refer that here you will have 6 as a constant, and then the denominator as 4 plus 1, and then here should be 4 factorial, and you need to divide with 4 factorial. So because of from 6 over 4 factorial, so this one you can directly get from the table. So it's t power of 4. So what is the answer? The answer is you must have 4 factorial here. Please press the calculator carefully. So you will get 24. 6 over 24 and t power of 4. So what is your final answer for inverse for 6 over s plus 5 power of 5 is exponent. Okay, exponent a, so now you have negative 5t, and then you need to combine with your ft over here is 6 over 24 t power of 4. So you simplify here, you got 1, here you got 4. So the answer is 1 over 4 exponent negative 5t and t power of 4. Okay, I hope the answer that we get is correct. I hope the answer that we get is correct. 1 over 4 exponent negative 5t, and we have t power of 4 over here. So I hope you really understand how to use the first shift theorem. So how use the first shift theorem. Okay, so what about if you have another challenging question? For example, if you have s plus 7 over here, and then we have s minus 3 squared plus 16. So how to do that? Yeah. So how to do that? Can you separate it? Yes, you may separate it. You may separate it. What you will get over here? Look at class. You will get s over s minus 3 squared plus 16 plus 7 s minus 3 squared plus 16. Okay. So how to do that? Okay, how to do that? Okay, as we know that we need to make sure, that here s minus 3 also appear at a numerator here. Okay, since here we can directly use, because there is no such term as at numerator. So what you can do is, Okay, what you can do is you need to bring s minus 3 as a numerator, s minus 3, and then you plus with 3 so that you are not changing the equation. Here you have s minus 3 squared plus, okay, so here what you will get is 4 squared. Okay, similar to this one, you have 7 over here, and then you have s minus 3 squared plus 4 squared. So what you will get over here, look at here, you already have your f, this one, basically your terms of f s minus a, similar to this one. So you may get directly the answer. So now you must identify your a. So your a now is 3. Okay, your a now is 3. Okay, so what you will get over here is you will have, okay, exponent. Okay, you will have exponent 3t, and then you need to find your ft. So how to get your ft? Let's say you have your ft here. I put ft 1. So your ft here is getting from your fs. So what is your fs first? Okay, look at here. Let me clear cut with you. You have your fs here. So your fs here is without a. You have s plus 3, and then we have s squared plus 4 squared. So also this one you can separate it. So you will have s over s squared plus 4 squared plus 3 over s squared plus 4 squared. So now you will get your ft. Your ft1 over here, your ft1, okay, because we need to find another ft for the second term later. So here by look at from the table, okay, you have s, you have s square, and then you have plus, you have s square and plus, you will get cos at. Your a now is 40, and then what about this one? This one you will have 3 over 4, and look at here, we need to have a over here. So a s squared plus a squared is sine, so you will get sine at for this one. Okay, so this is your ft1, and you may replace it later for this one. Okay, and then for this one also you will have exponent 3t. Okay, because we have over here your a is 3, and then your ft, your another ft. So your ft over here is coming from your fs. So what is your fs? Okay, what is your fs? So let me clear cut with you. We have the number 2 over here, and then we have here is 7 over s squared plus 4 squared. So what you will get for this one, f2 for this t is 7. We have 4 over here, we have 7 over 4, and look at, we have number over here, so similar, we get sine at. So your at here is 40. Okay, remember you have 4 also over here. Okay, so now you will collect this answer. So you may refer this one and put this one, and then what is the answer you will get? Okay, let me clear cut with you. It's equal to exponent. Okay, let's use the another color. We have exponent 3t, and then your ft over here is cos 40 plus 3 over 4 sine 4t. Okay, we have plus over here, exponent 3t. We have 7 over 4 sine 4t. So you may simplify because we have the same term over here. We have the same term over here and here. So the final answer is exponent. The final answer is exponent 3t over here. Okay, so you will have cos 4t, and then 3 here is 10 over 4, so you will get plus 5 over 2 sine 4t. You will get cos 4t exponent 3t cos 4t plus 5 over 2 sine 4t. So I hope that you understand one by one and try to solve and get the correct answer.